What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck gameplay video for you guys today, and today I figured we'd try some Final Fantasy XIII. And now this is like a Xbox 360 era game, so it should be able to be played maxed out and get 60 FPS all the time, but maybe not. And it might crash and do all sorts of shit. That's why I figured we'd at least test a little. Now, since I'm not going to play through the entirety of the game, just know there might be places where you get later on past where I show you where it might start crashing or lagging or doing something. Unfortunately, I don't have the time to be playing through every single game start to finish on a Steam Deck, on the Asus G15 Advantage, and on both my desktops. That's just not gonna happen. So I'm doing the best I can, and I still have a bunch of requests constantly pouring in every single day. So I have a lot of stuff to keep up with, but this is still a lot of fun, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Just like in Rick and Morty, I'll do it till it's not fun, and then it's gasoline and light a match. But I'm having so much fun, and the more subs I get, it just keeps getting more fun. So I don't foresee that happening anytime soon, if ever. But anyway, why don't we go hop on into the game after getting it attached to our capture computer, look at the settings, and get into the game and get ourselves some gameplay.
Alright, let's have a quick look at this settings screen before we jump into the game. It's not much of a settings screen, but I went full screen, 720p, English, and we went with, the only thing I changed was the shadow resolution. Even anti-aliasing was just standard at 4x, so hopefully we'll get playable FPS. It's such an old game, we should, but let's jump in and find out. Well, here we are in the very beginning of the game. But it looks like it goes all the way down to 30 FPS once you actually start playing. The cutscenes are 60 and whatnot so far, but it seems like when you're in battle it's 30. That's kind of lame. I know the Steam Deck can do better than that. Look at that, it's at like 20% on GPU and like 20% on the CPU. It's got plenty more in it. That's a load of crap. But I mean, at least it's playing at around 30 and not dropping too bad. Alright, we finished it off for now.
Fall back!
Not so tough now, huh? Hey, that wasn't like a challenge now, all right? Hey! Calm it down!
All right.
I'm coming!
Jump!
All right, well, we made it. And so did the little chocobo.
This thing won't give up.
No, it appears not. Uh-oh, it's using wave cannon on us. There's a little audio stutter there. Just thought I'd take note. I don't know if that was because of the recording or if that was the game's fault, but just wanted to take note. I heard that. But beyond that, it seems very playable so far. I wish we had 60 FPS because I know it's capable of it, but it is what it is. Maybe someone knows how to fix that. Maybe there's like some console command or something we can launch the game with. There's all sorts of fancy ones like that I don't even know about. Alright, I guess he's toast for now. Or is that like a total win? Let's see. Alright, it's like exploding and whatnot. I think it's dead. Okay, now it's falling off the edge. Alright, now I'm pretty damn sure it's dead. Off into the abyss it goes.
Oh, goodness. Whew. We did it.
What?
Aren't you supposed to protect civilians, soldier? I mean, you are Sanctum, aren't you? What are you doing trying to stop the purge? Why don't you tell me that?
I was a soldier.
I was.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Away.
Man. Chocobo, just can't catch a break, can we? Yeah, that's a good question. Oh well. I better follow up. I'm getting too old for this.
Well, let's just go and get a little more gameplay, though. That was not quite enough. Let's go get some regular battles. Still seems to be 30-ish FPS. Now, I should have said yes. I thought it was fine the way it was, but it's backwards. So up is down and down is up, and I don't generally like that, so you might see me messing with the camera, looking up in the sky, or looking at the ground. That's just because I'm not used to that. Could change it, but didn't want to do it in the middle of the video. And wasn't planning on playing this game right away anyway, so it didn't really matter too much to me. Figured it's a non-issue.
It's a mess is what this is.
Alright. Enemy encounters. First normal battle. Alright, and that is a win for us.
What do you suppose this is? Army leaving its toys out now?
Apparently.
Hey now.
No, no wait up. We attack this guy. Alright, that's another win for us. Cool beans.
Fixing to dish me already.
Hey, there's some more to fight up here. Let's fight them. Fuck it. Let's blitz. Since there's a bunch of them, maybe we'll hit multiples at once. And we did. Cool. It worked. Now let's attack this guy. Finish him off. Ooh, that guy's almost dead. Now he is. Alright, more victory.
This place is a war zone.
Yeah, it sure is. Oh, looks like we got an item here.
Not like low-flying things trying to kill me.
And alright, now, why don't we go ahead and move along to some camera gameplay now.
Well, alright guys, let's get ourselves some camera gameplay in now. Don't know why it's stuck at 30 FPS.
Not wanting to get purged, I get. But taking on trained soldiers?
Better to die than get sent to Pulse. It's hell.
Yeah, well, hell's not sounding too bad. 'Cause this place ain't exactly paradise.
Domesticated peacekeepers. Nothing to
Yeah, maybe that stupid shadow setting I should have left alone. But it's not like the GPU's maxed out. It's barely being used. I think this is mostly just a 30 FPS game. Alright, it's staggered. All right. But see, during these cutscenes it gets up to, or not cutscenes, but during these it gets up to 60. That's so weird. So the game definitely a little wonky. It's playable, but it's definitely a little wonky, especially in the frame times and everything. And if you've noticed, the button layout doesn't quite work right. It keeps saying like enter like I'm using a keyboard. But that could be fixed by downloading one of the mini controller configurations you get for games. So that one is not that big of a deal. I could fix it if I was planning on playing this right this second, but I just wanted to show you guys how it plays, so. Alright, so what do we got going in here? Thought I saw somebody. Get rid of you. Hey, at least it's pretty smooth during battles. So that's at least nice. See, down there it says OK. Like it's a little inner symbol. So there's definitely a little things like that are a little annoying. And I picked the wrong, whatchamacallit, mode for the cameras. So I'm a little messed up. Here, let's see here. Equipment. Equip. Accessory. Bangle. What do we got back here? Oh. I see. It's just a way to quickly get through. I almost started going backwards on myself again. I do that a lot in games. Well, looks like we're fighting you guys now. There we go, and you guys are already toast. I should say, playing games like this also net you lots of battery life. 4 hours to 5 hours, depending on what kind of game you're playing. Pretty nice. Obviously, AAA titles are more like 2 hours if you're lucky, but that's still a lot if you're out on the go. Then you can just plug it in almost anywhere that has a freaking USB-C port and just charge it back up. Alright, how to use items. I don't think I need a tutorial for that. I think I already did that. Alright, it's staggered. And now it's toast. Nope, I was gonna try to go up there, but looks like it's cutscene time. Now that's just irritating, so the cutscenes are 60 FPS too. Why can't the gameplay be like that?
Do we turn back?
There's no time.
What do you suggest we do?
Quiet.
Hey! Hey! Wait! No, don't leave me!
Let go.
The hell no! You're my only way out of here! Hey, that might get us across. Right there.
He's awfully calm for just getting like bitch smacked around.
Right?
Looks that way.
I think this is a good spot to move on, so why don't we go wrap this video on up? Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Final Fantasy XIII, and it's definitely a little wonky, but definitely playable. For whatever reason, cutscenes and like after battles are 60 FPS, but the actual game when you're running around is 30. The only thing I can think of is maybe that shadow thing at the beginning might have had something to do with it. Actually, real quick, even though this is the end, I'm kind of curious. It's not like this should take long anyway. It should come up with some random ass menu here. Yep, I changed this, so let's put that back. And besides that, you guys don't see anything that says 60 FPS, right? So I would imagine even MSAA, yeah, should be fine. 4 is what it started with, so let's start the game. Now see, in the very beginning it says we're all good, 60 FPS. We don't have any kind of limit on or nothing. Let's load the game, because it's not like it's gonna take long to load. It's an old game. Honestly, it takes longer in a lot of the newer games though. Nope, see, still 30. So that had nothing to do with it. Just wanted to make sure that my poor choice of doing that was what was making it run bad. So nope, it just likes to run at 30 FPS. Some games like this just like doing that. Tales of Symphonia was another one. It was on the GameCube. Obviously, it could handle 60 FPS on the Switch, but or not on the Switch, but on the even on the Switch. Switch could do that at 60 FPS too. But on the Steam Deck, you know, it should be able to handle that effortlessly. Anything the Switch can do, it can do like twice as good, pretty much. It's way more powerful. So that's why it's irritating with old games like that. Don't seem to run at 60 FPS. Now the other thing is some of the controls were a little wonky, as you've noticed. Like select and A, it should be A, but it was enter, like I was using a keyboard. That could be fixed by running one of the controller things in the community tab, so that's not a big deal. That could be easily fixed. But if you're alright with 30 FPS, this thing's more than playable for FF13. I would like a little more, like 60, but if I were going to replay it and I want to do it mobily, hell, I can do it, no problem. But anyway, that's about all I got for you guys for this particular video, so it's time to end. I hope you enjoyed it, because I sure enjoyed making it. And until the next video, peace out, guys.